Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Let me just get this together here. I'm Peter Kim, CEO of Graph Blockchain Inc. We were recently listed under the ticker GBLC on the CSC. I just want to give you a quick rundown as the afternoon continues here. Just going through a couple of our investment highlights and what our company is. We are a enterprise application private blockchain company. In just under a year of operations, we've put together over 1.6 million in revenues. And a lot of this is due to our relationships in South Korea with marquee clients. A number of the names will be familiar to you guys. We've dealt with divisions of Samsung, LG, and Hyundai in building several different types of prototypes for these companies. A lot of that, again, spans from our strong relationships within the country of South Korea. Just to go into a little bit more of what we build, we take IBM's Hyperledger fabric and we integrate that with a graph database to speed up the querying process of the data for large data sets. We accomplish this by two factors. One is our relationship, again, within Korea with IBM, and our relationship with Bit9 Global, which actually handles the build-out of the Agents Graph database. The growth markets that we've targeted so far include the insurance market, non-life insurance claims, as well as the EV, electric vehicle charging market. Most recently, with divisions of Samsung and LG, we focused on the logistics market. And that helped propel us with a company called KTNet. And they handle all the letters of credit within South Korea, as well as different countries globally for all import and export. Really, this helped validate and give us credibility on our solution. And this is the exciting part. It helped us focus towards the Canadian beef importation into South Korea. So most recently, we were invited by the Canadian consulate and embassy in South Korea to meet and talk with, along with Datametrics, one of our associate companies, with the fifth largest conglomerate within South Korea, a Lotte Data Communications company. What they were trying to accomplish was, and what the Canadian government was trying to do was, to compete with the US and Australia in having more Canadian beef imported into Korea. The real issue here was the safety behind Canadian beef, or the idea that Canadian beef had issues with mad cow disease, BSV. What we are trying to do is accomplish, through the blockchain, securing the data, authenticating the data, making sure it's immutable, and making the whole supply chain management more efficient. What we're trying to do is be a disruptive force within the global food supply chain management, and giving a secure and confident product to the end user. Now, this involves all parties within the ecosystem or the supply chain management, right from the consumer who's looking for safe food to consume, through the farmers and the retailers. This is just an illustration, and the asset is not too important, but within the global food supply chain management, on any given night, a Canadian dinner, a family sitting down for dinner might have food from 4 or 5 different countries. And it's important for the consumer or the person eating the food to know that the food is safe. Most recently, we had a big E. coli breakout within Canada, and because of that, a number of romaine lettuce producers, both in Canada and in the US, had their food either completely destroyed or removed from grocery stores. So there was a lot of waste that was put together here. What our system would do is ensure the safety of the food for the consumer, as I've mentioned a number of times, but most importantly, the retailer would not have to destroy or would be able to offer that product still, as well as the farmer would be able to offer that product, as long as they can pinpoint, through the use of our technology, be able to pinpoint and quarantine the exact farm or location where the product was produced, right? So this is a very important market. We're looking to become a global leader within this sector, and it's really become a focal point and a catalyst within our business. This is an illustration really quickly of IBM's blockchain fabric, Hyperledger fabric with the graph database. And again, we are able to, by offering the graph database as part of our comprehensive ecosystem, we're really able to allow queries of multiple parties simultaneously into the database at high incredible query transaction speeds. Most importantly, because the graph database is able to handle a large quantity of data, as the blockchain grows in data, what it's able to do and what our algorithms are actually able to do and what we provide on the business intelligence side for all the people, the stakeholders within the ecosystem is we can look at such things as predictive data. We can look at anomalous data or atypical data and really alert the people within the system of these items. So it goes beyond just taking a digital information and presenting it to be a more efficient way. It goes beyond that to really alert to items that the people within the ecosystem need to be alerted to. Just really quickly, I want to let you know our development team is facilitated out of South Korea. We have a development team of experts within the distributed ledger technology space, as well as right up until the UX UI space, with a PhD individual leading the group. His name is Stephen Kim, no relation. And we have a very independent board. We're domiciled and registered as a corporation within Canada. We're headquartered here with our associate company, Datametrics, out of Yonge and Eglinton. And if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me, or you can look on our website at www.graphblockchain.com. Thank you very much.